probably seen the headlines. Apartment approvals are up, more homes are coming. It does sound like progress, right? Almost like the housing crisis is finally turning the corner. But here's the truth no one's actually saying out loud. Approvals don't house people, completions do. And right now, the system that turns approvals into real homes is completely broken. Today, I'm going to show you why this unit boom is mostly happening on paper, why states like New South Wales are already falling behind on their targets, and what this means for you. If you're thinking about buying or investing, stay with me. This will open your eyes to the truth. Now hit the subscribe button. You want to get your daily property update from me every single day, your 5 to 7 minute update on the property market so that you can be a property insider. Let's start with a good news story everyone's cheering about. Yes, unit approvals have jumped. Total approvals are up 12%, and for units, apartments, townhouses, it's actually up 26%. That sounds huge. Politicians love a chart like that, but let's be real. An approval is just ink on a document. No family has ever moved into an approval, a development application, and that's the part the headlines miss. Politicians right now are going to try and ride this 26% increase, but guys, you can't live in an approval. This is where the whole thing breaks. The construction side of the system is still in a lot of trouble. Now, the ABS building activity data shows new home commencements and completions are actually falling, even as approvals increase. Totality has warned there's already a swollen pipeline of work, with projects getting stuck between approval and completions because costs are high and capacity is stretched. So a big chunk of these new approvals, these towers, apartment buildings, townhouse projects, will never get built. Others will start and then maybe stall. Some will finish years late. Now on paper, it looks like a surge of supply. In reality, it is a slow trickle. Let's just take an up-close look at New South Wales, for example, because it's the clearest example of how messy this problem really is. New South Wales has signed up to a big housing target under the national plan for 1.2 million homes, but it's already lagging. Now, recent numbers show New South Wales needs about 75,000 new homes a year to stay on track. Over the last year, it completed just 51,000. Now, that's better than before, but it's still well short of what's required. And it gets worse when you zoom in. A report on Western Sydney found around 80,000 homes in the planning pipeline, but only 5,000 under construction. Now, this 5,000 under construction is against a need of 25,000 a year in this region. So that is approvals stacked up on one side and almost nothing coming out the other end. So when the state says we're meeting targets on paper, it doesn't mean people are getting keys in their hands and homes to move into. And here's where it hits your wallet. While governments celebrate approvals, buyers and renters are left competing for the same small pool of completed homes. And we know that demand isn't slowing. First home buyers want affordability, investors are chasing yield and affordable properties, migrants want proximity and convenience. They're all targeting the same thing: existing units in good locations, 15 to 45 minutes from the CBD or the major employment areas, on a train line near jobs, universities, restaurants, lifestyle, gyms. That's the new entry weapon. And because the system can't deliver new stock fast enough, the pressure lands on the apartments that already exist. The market in this segment is increasing at a record pace right now as we speak. The approval boom won't save you. The system can't deliver. That's the real story. Governments announce targets, they release glossy charts, they blame councils and talk about cutting red tape, but none of that fixes the fact that we don't build enough homes for the number of people who need them. Now, the Productivity Commission has even pointed out we're building about half as many homes per hour worked as we did 30 years ago. That is a massive productivity problem. This is a capacity problem, it is a system problem, and the people who pay the price are always the same: renters and first home buyers and investors who wait too long. Ultimately, what does this mean for you as a property insider? Well, if you're a first home buyer, don't sit back thinking it's fine, there's a wave of new supply coming. There isn't. It will not come fast enough to help you. You want to focus on existing, well-located apartments and townhouses in that 15 to 45 minute ring from major job hubs. That's where the demand already is and where the growth will go. If you're an investor, this is your lane. Tight supply, strong rental demand, and a system that can't deliver enough homes means good units in good locations are likely to see both solid rent growth and capital growth over the next few years. If you're in New South Wales, understand that every missed target feeds straight into your suburb. More people, not enough homes, more pressure on anything that's already built. And if you're buying off the plan, make sure you're building with a reputable builder that will deliver. And also notice and see that buying off the plan is now providing better value than existing stock, because there is so much pressure on the existing stock. It's meaning that those people selling apartments and townhomes off the plan plan are having to discount those properties. There's a strong value proposition in buying off the plan in the market today. So here's the bottom line. Yes, apartment approvals are up. Yes, governments love waving those numbers around, but approvals don't house people, completions do. And until the system that turns plans into real homes is fixed, the best units and the best locations are only going to become more competitive. That's your daily property update. Fast data so you can be a property insider. Drop your thoughts below, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at tomorrow's video. I also did a video on some of the other bottlenecks and constraints in delivering on property. Go ahead and check that video out right now.